Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. We're going to be attempting the new Bond of Master and Disciple SBR stage. You'll notice immediately I don't have the best category lead active right now. That is because I'm missing any of the actual good ones. I don't have Kid Gohan, I don't have LR Future Gohan and Trunks, I don't have even the transforming Future Gohan either. I'm missing all of the good leads. So we're going to have to run a 120 sub lead. I mean, it's the best I can do. I'm pretty sure there are no alternative categories you can run here because there's always like 1 or 2 units short, or you're going to end up having to take a unit that really is going to be a massive risk running. So, you know, I've gone with the little, kind of safer option. So at least that way we can actually run a decent, decent team. Obviously, if you have the 170 leads and the better leads, 100% use them. I also don't have Dokkan Fest Transform in Trunks. There might be a few other units I'm missing in terms of building a better team. And obviously, if you have them, definitely use them. I mean, you could still use any of the LR Gohans, LR Trunks. There is also this guy. You can kind of have like a reps rotation with like maybe using these and then along with the SSBs. There's also Roshi as well. But if I'm being honest, there's not really, I don't think anyway, at least with the units I have, there's not really any alternative categories for me to run. And there's not really that many kind of units well suited to Super Battle Road, if you will, apart from the ones I've already chosen and like a couple or like a handful of others. So, immediately I'm at a disadvantage not actually having like a better category lead, but we should be able to make do with what we got, run a rotation of both Future Gohans, have both Trunkses, or actually all 3 Trunkses floating, who should do well, especially after super attacking, especially both Easy A Super Trunks and Future Trunks. And then the SSBs should be kind of fine, especially with Super Battle Road being a little bit easier, only a little bit easier than ESBR, so at least that way, getting LRSB's damage reduction up shouldn't be too bad, especially with an item active. But don't forget as well, if you have been enjoying the content, to drop a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. Especially, I mean, it's not going to be that difficult of a task, but especially if I do complete this SBR run, I definitely think you should like the video just for the fact we're using a 120% lead. We're in 2022 Dokkan where 200% category leads are a thing, and I'm running a 120% lead team. Okay. Second rotation is up and running, which is good. This one, not so much. How many attacks we get? Okay, we get about 4 attacks in slot 1. No matter what, you two are gonna have type at disadvantage. You need to build up with additionals. I'm gonna go straight away over Whis. And then I think for now I'm just gonna have the rotation like this. We do need to of course get LRSSB on rotation with Easy A SSBE. Once both Trunks' actually super attack, they should be fine, especially because they do have some pretty good defense after supering and the Whis is active. Okay, that's quite a lot to be taken on a basic. 120k between 2 basic attacks. That's quite a bit. This is what I mean. Don't underestimate Super Battle Road stages. I know Super Battle Road is easier than ESBR, but depending on the category team you're running, you can still take quite a bit of damage. This is actually going to hurt. I mean, we've done a couple of additionals. We've done a couple of attacks. This is still going to hurt, though. Yeah, 134k. I mean, especially after taking 120k on 2 basics. That's quite a bit of damage to take in one turn. Big additional for him. Big additional for him. I mean, Android 17 is dead already, which is good. I mean, this is a very good start, but we've also taken quite a bit of damage to begin with. But we started off well. We started off well. This is fine. This is fine because this Gohan, I'm pretty sure, has damage reduction, right? I mean, it's been a while. He greatly raises defense. Yeah, has 50% damage reduction when HP is 58% or less, which it is. This Gohan has damage reduction, not full damage reduction. He's going to have more defense as well because of how low HP we have. And he has type advantage. So I don't even need to use an item here. And this Trunks, I'm not going to lie, this Trunks shouldn't do too badly. Greatly raised attack and defense for the turn also as well, because there is a Future Gohan category ally on the team, which is 2. He will get that extra attack and defense plus 70% as well. So this Trunks shouldn't perform too badly either. I've actually never used this Trunks either. I've got to be honest, I've never used that side banner Trunks ever. I literally purely rainbowed him out and SA10'd him to do this run. I only used Sleepy Kai, so it wasn't that bad, but I literally purely rainbowed him out and SA10'd him purely to use him on this run. But this is actually my first time using him. And as I said, he shouldn't do too badly, especially as a floater. But that first phase, that first battle actually went really well. We've done that in like, what, 2 turns? So we've actually started off pretty well. Okay, we should be good here. We should be fine. I'm gonna heal. That is probably the same. Actually, maybe an Icarus would have been better because then we could have damage reduction. And then also next turn, those future Gohans would have been kind of up. You know, with the damage reduction, Easy A future Gohan would add more defense. I mean, it's too late now. That probably would have been the better route to go, but it's a little bit late. Yeah, it's obviously a bit late now. We'll attack you for that type advantage. Aren't these 2 little testicle-looking dons? Aren't these the ones from the? I don't think it was a film. I think it was like a special with Tarball that was in it. I'm pretty sure that's where these 2 come from, isn't it? Where Tarball has like a wife and she's like an alien and shit. I've only ever watched that once, and I can't remember what happens. I just know Tarball turns up, and Vegeta's just like, yeah, so what? But I'm pretty sure this is where these 2 dons are from. I'm pretty sure they're from that. They always reminded me of, like, younger Dodorias. They always reminded me of Dodoria's kids. You know what I mean? Like, they're both, like, small, spiky-looking, testicle-looking dons. Dorian's like pinky purple. They're red and blue. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, red and blue make purple. Do you know what I'm saying? Offspring. I mean, I know there's no relation whatsoever, but I just kind of thought, yeah, you kind of remind me of Dodoria a bit. I'm not even gonna lie. But you know, completely irrelevant. There's 2 type disadvantage attacks. Okay, there's actually there's 3 attacks from that strength one. I don't remember their names. If you, I don't know if you can tell. I can't remember their names. But Easy A Future Con does have 234k defense with damage reduction right now. Is an item necessary here? Actually, maybe, because that Future Gohan in the middle may actually I'm pretty sure that int orb up here will drop down for us. I don't think we need to use an item. Okay, it didn't drop down for us. I'm gonna use an item because I can't super attack with him now. Which is a shame because it means he won't greatly raise his defense. He also doesn't have his damage reduction. So yeah, that having the extra defense along with the damage reduction is definitely going to be necessary purely for him right now. So I'm really hoping he doesn't get super attacked in slot 2. At least that one's gone. The strength one's gone. Just don't. Oh, my guy, even with both items, he still took over 100k on a basic. Damn, that's a lot. That is a lot. Jesus, we need to heal already again. That is kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But we still have the Icarus active right now. So there's no need to use another item. I mean, I hope, unless LRSP gets super attacked, which I really hope not. Because that basic done way too much damage for my liking. Yeah, okay, big 5% chance to evade. We love that. We love when that comes off. Yeah, you get all your additionals. There we go, cool, done. We're actually kind of racing through these. See, SBR is not that difficult, but it's just the damage you have to watch out for, especially when you're basically running a B-Tech version of the Bond of Master and Disciple category, like I am. Damn, they're using 3. I always forget all of the names. I only remember like Bagamo's name. Yeah, I only ever remember Bagamo's name. I never remember the other 2. I just know they're called like what, the Trio of Danger or something like that. But I've noticed they actually use the Trio of Danger quite often for enemies in SBR and ESBR. I've only noticed this recently. They actually use them quite often. Right, this is good, or actually potentially can be good. So Gohan has damage reduction, extra defense, and Whis. This Gohan also has damage reduction and the Whis. I don't think we need to use. I mean, I use the Whis rather than healing purely because of all the damage reduction and extra defense both these future Gohans get. respectively. So we should be enough to kind of get us through this turn, and then I'll use like an 8 next turn. And then the extra defense on top of that. Okay, that was a lot of damage. I love this Easy A Future Guard, man. He's so good. I mean, so is that Easy A Trunks in the 3rd slot. I mean, I've preached these 2 units so much in like the last 6 months. They are amazing. But with the damage reduction from the Whis going into next turn, big additional for him. That means extra defense with the Whis. That's great. But the Whis going into next turn, because now I'm going to use an ATAR, should really help get LRSSB's damage reduction up, even though there's quite a few type disadvantage attacks coming his way, I'll be honest, but he should be good. 186k defense. He's going to get built up immediately. I mean, once, but hopefully Bergamo doesn't super attack him. We'll drop these down. We'll super attack you, and then we'll super attack you again with super trunks at the end. We haven't even got our Dokkan meter fully filled yet, and this is how quickly we're kind of racing through this, which I'm not surprised. I said obviously SBR isn't as difficult as ESBR, but I don't think under a 120 lead you will kind of still race through this that quickly. You know, 120 leads aren't terrible, but you know, considering what we're used to. Okay, we haven't really built them up too much, but we do have both the ATAR and Whis active. I kind of prepared for this. How much is going to do? Still done 220. He's being super attacked again. Are we dead? No, okay. For some reason, I completely forgot. He's still going to get damage reduction even though we got super attacked. It's just you take a hell of a lot more damage. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of worried me a bit. I mean, we do have the revival mechanic still there. I mean, I completely forgot about that as a kind of like a backup option. We do have the revival mechanic if we actually do need it. We're only down to Bergamo now as well, so we actually, even though we've taken quite a bit of damage this turn, we've actually kind of, again, kind of raced through this phase. Yeah, I'm gonna go Icarus, because then, again, Easy A Future Gone doesn't have his full damage reduction, but he's gonna have extra defense on top of that, like 2 sets of damage reduction, basically. The only thing I just need to hope for is Trunks in the 3rd slot doesn't get super attacked. Even though we do have an Icarus active, if we had like a lot more health, I would be a little bit more comfortable with it. But because we have like 200k health right now, I'd rather that didn't happen. No additionals or crits from that Easy A Future Go on. We're not going to kill Bergamo this turn, but we will probably get a Dokkan attack next turn. Yeah, no. We ain't gonna, I'm just... Bergamo, for the love of God, please do not super attack him. Please do not super attack him. Okay, thank you. Good. We're good. I mean, we do still have the Icarus active, but just to be safe and make sure we actually complete this run, I am going to do this, because we're about to get a Dokkan attack. Yeah, we're about to get a Dokkan attack. We've even got his active off as well, which there's just no point using, but yeah, we're done. You know, using that Usher just to make sure that we don't die. Otherwise, this whole run would have been unnecessarily wasted. I'm not gonna lie. Even with a 120 lead, we managed to do this. I haven't used a 120 lead in a hot minute, I'll be honest. I don't know when the last time I used a 120% category lead was, but I mean, it didn't do too badly, did it? I mean, it is Super Battle Road. I'm not gonna say it's only Super Battle Road. That's like, because I mean, as you can see, it can still do quite a bit of damage. If you're not careful, it can still do quite a bit of damage. But still, we've done this with 120% category lead, and it actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Obviously, hopefully you guys have the leads. I mean, most of you probably will, so you won't have to do that. But yeah, we managed to do it with a 120% lead team. Bang, Super Battle Road, Bond of Master and Disciple complete. We're almost up to 800 stones. Your boy is ready for the Annie, man. I'm gonna have so many stones ready for the anniversary. We need to just hope that we can pull them. But yeah, let me know how you found that rundown in the comments. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you do. I'll see you in the next video, guys, and peace.